You let me love me. That's why I love you more than poetry. I discovered you in mint condition. Your upholstery held together like tough leather in old school Chevys.
This is Real. You might remember him from about 10 minutes ago. Thanks for coming out. It was a great performance. I was really glad to have you out tonight.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
Great. And okay, first thing I was wondering, the name Real, is that a self-applied title, or did someone give that to you?
Today, I've been out of prison for 2 years. The longest I've been out since 17. So I find myself battling a lot of childish things.
The name came about, it was, I was a Muslim at one time, and my name was, the name that I had chose for myself was, one of the names was Haq. And Haq, H-A-Q-Q, in Arabic means truth. I became upset with a few issues when it came to calling myself an Arabian name, so I translated it into Real.
The sun is out, everybody moving too fast, plus we hit it hard the night before. I call that stain on the grind, but sometimes we move so fast we let the wisdom pass away, not realizing we gonna need them words one day. With this pen and paper he's procreating, producing classics, introducing y'all to new mathematics. He's gotta have an addict, get it? He gotta have it. Playing mind games with mad science. But he's a blind scientist, got his eyes closed while he's mixing the dope. He's dope and he knows. So he flows for the future, hoping somebody gonna feel his pain.
So when you write your stuff, do you take a more structured approach, or are you someone who waits for the inspiration to come to you?
I wait for the inspiration. I was told a couple weeks ago that you shouldn't be an emotional writer. They said that if you write out of emotion, then all the time, then your skills would suffer. But I'm an emotional writer. I think emotional writing can work if you got a lot of emotion. Like if you're an emotional person and you stay caught up in some type of spiritual or emotional matter, then you can be an emotional writer because you're always going through some type of emotion. So I'm a very emotional, in the moment writer.
The world seems so mean and he's inseminated, artificially asphyxiated to be resurrected. The $1 million man, worth more than he'll ever see. Synthetic memories, syndicated discoveries, thwarted peace, his heart the Middle East. In the eve of a world war, atomically he ticks like suicide bombers with nothing to die for.
So what artists have you enjoyed being able to collaborate with?
Oh man, I'm actually doing a collaboration with D-Mall as we speak. I actually got to go over to his studio tomorrow, and it's actually the song that y'all heard, For the Love of God. He heard it and it motivated him, and he went and wrote 3 verses to it. I won't stop for the love of God through all the tribulations, battle wounds and revelations. Sometimes I can't get past the revelations, but stay seeking spiritual elevation, adopting righteous movement. I'm just begging God to use me, begging God to improve me, give me the courage to fight. The light to the next life been caught up in concrete rooms and battle wounds. But I meditate on battlefields. Getting stronger the harder the lesson is. Forget stressing, I'm staying positive. Forever at war with negative. I know where the enemy lives and it's in me like laxatives. Yeah, see, we've all been through something in our lives. We all going through something in our lives. Look at me. I did 4.5 years in prison. Got out, but I'm still fighting for the love of God. Never lost faith. Never will. Listen. I won't stop for the love of God. Man, I've been banging since the early 80s. Since grandmama died and granddaddy lied, he said I killed her, but that was a consequence of time. It took me a long time to see that, and though the damage is done, I'm done with being free case. This is a new day. The responsibility is on me to keep the fight good and the fight straight. But sometimes I fly in the side of buildings, creating more collateral damage, repeating the cycle, keeping me from seeing the promised land. But I've been to the mountaintop, I gotta stop hurting the ones closest to me, cause they the only ones that care enough to be hurt by me. Ain't that what we do when we going through something? We always, you know what I'm saying, hurt the ones that's closest to us, cause they right there. You feel me? Well, I made a personal mission not to do that. Stop that bullshit, you feel me? Cause I understand what the enemy is, and the first enemy that I gotta be aware of is inside myself. Listen. I won't stop for the love of God. I won't stop spitting. So if you thought real was weak like that, then keep speaking. I keep producing, I won't stop being what life and circumstances made me. I've been feeling underappreciated lately, but y'all just making me get in tune with God and baby, creator and queen are the only things I need until y'all see the seed take over. So even when I pass, I still be fighting for Jehovah. What else are we here for? Some do it with weapons of mass destruction. I just sit back with a pen and pad, a will to succeed. I need y'all to hear me. I won't stop, so get used to seeing me. Get used to seeing me, but also I'm gonna get used to seeing y'all. I know we all in the same world, we're in the same battle. I know we in the same battle. I see you everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody in this room, you're good because you're honest, you're here listening. So continue to fight for the love of God. Thank y'all, y'all been great.
If you could just sum up what you feel is the overall message of your art, just to recap.
The overall message of my art is doing more than surviving. You know, you can survive. Surviving is cool, you know, but my message is look what I've been through. You know, I really did 12.5 years in prison. That's not a gimmick. You know, I did that not to brag because there's nothing to brag about, but the part that I am bragging about is that I got through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm out, and you really couldn't tell that I was from prison unless I told you. You know, and I like saying that and telling people that because let people know that no matter what you go through, you can thrive. I mean, you can thrive because I'm trying to be excellent. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that I can't shine. You know what I'm saying? That I can't do my videos, do my poetry to music, to a reggae beat if I want to. Man, if I got a reggae piece right now, it's on the oven cooking for y'all. You know, but my overall message is doing more, thriving through adversity, going through what you go through, but not only getting through it, but using that energy, using all that negative energy, because believe it or not, negative energy can be a good thing.
Fuck yeah.
If you don't let it kill you.
But only God knows if he's a forgiving soul.
Fire burning, God I'm yearning. Teach me where to go. I am learning. Fire burning, God I'm yearning. Teach me where to go.
What if the government didn't own shit, only plotted and planned?